I'm here, guys. Don't worry.
I'm here, guys. Don't worry.
I just didn't prepare myself. I forgot about the microphone. It's having one of them days. Right. Let me wake up. I fell asleep on the sofa. I was going to do this early on, but I fell asleep on the sofa. As you do.
As you do.
That's why I work late. Right. We're hoping to work on a semi. So, I know you guys can't see the screen. I can make it so you can see the screen if I need you to. But for now, I'm bothered with that shite. So, where is it that I need to do? Oh, yeah, I need to come into here. Whoa, how was you doing? Oh, hi Dylan. I'm presuming you've had your interview and everything. Which depot are you going to? Right, God, which ones are these new videos? Which ones are old ones? Jesus Christ, there's loads. Right, them two are my cock up of fixing the dashboard. That one needs to go into there. Replace the location. Yeah, whatever. It's probably fine. Oh, hello, Sharston. Hey. My B10 came from John Dick's Travel. The original is where I bought. Is the one I bought it from. But the original that was down in Bristol. And it was originally National Express's back in 2000. So yeah, he's done a good tour of the country there, up and down. What's this? Oh, I didn't know I did that. Have I published that? This is how unorganised I've been recently with recent events. I don't know what I've done, what I haven't done, and you know, just hi Sergeant Major Patrick Harper. Hello. Andreas Shaw, hi. I got your message about having a shout out in one of the videos, but I can't. I think you've deleted it because I can't get to it. First bro, in it bro. Alright. What's up is I'm tired and can't be bothered in my usual form at the moment, and I've got a file the size of, but it's bloody huge dude. Deansgate. No, I've done to taxi to Deansgate in the B10. That is a training bus which went down very well. Just a question, guys, why does the Metrolink stuff get such a high number of views? Cheers for that. I like my channel too. It just appears that some people don't, and YouTube's a bitch, quite frankly. Right, so I can do that video. So that's one in there. That one's a company uniform. Oh, don't remove that from the library because I need to put this in its own folder. Let's see, Deansgate. That one in there. Then drag that in there. There's an echo if you didn't know, mate. No, I don't hear me on audio. Oh, I know. Does this improve it?
Does this improve it?
If I do that, does that improve it? I'm wearing a lapel mic as well as I think the camera is sending it down the HDMI down to you because that's my camera I use for filming up there. You're watching on. That's the wrong folder. Tithead. End V5. The other thing is I'm peckish and I've got nothing to eat. Start V5. I've got stuff to eat, but it's not all snack food. I've got to cook it all proper. That's better, aye. No echo, yeah. Yeah, it's because the lapel mic and the difference in the sync of the I think you muted the mic. Oh yeah, hang on. See, this is now why I'm mainly.
Right, is that better? It's going to be the delay between the camera sending it down the thing, and I've not worked out the latency. I've not worked out the latency difference. Thank you. I've not worked out the latency difference between the two things. Just let me turn that one off up there. Otherwise, it drains all the batteries. Thinking, yeah, it just depends. It depends what. These are very good, but they always need editing in normally, and the computer's pretty crap with audio. And this audio now that's been recorded is going down and through the HDMI lead. That's how tired I am. What did? Can you tell I've just woken up and how tired I am? That's why I don't get up early. I've got up early today, and that's why. I was up at 7. What company? John Dick's Travel, something A-Line Coaches, and National Express Travel Dundee. When are you working? Too often. Tuesday now. Because I'm out on the road on tomorrow in the B10 in the Stockport area. All going well, that Blackstone Pointer and whatever his bloody other name turns up. If the other person turns up and shows you around his fascination with the 375 route, I'm sure you're going to get some good fun in me trying to actually turn round. Currently driving a oh, what map's that? Oh, we asked that. See if that works. Just bear with me. I think that's recording. I can't tell from the info. Hang on. There's a button on the top here. It's going to change your views. Because what you're actually seeing is an exact image of the screen. Yeah, that's what I want. Yeah, because I'm cheap, you guys get to see the exact image that's on the camera. It should cut. Hang on. No, I think. Yeah, it's. I'm still experimenting with it. It's that Nikon D4 300 thingamajiggy that I've got. Which I'm working on. Bloody hell. Yeah, it's recording now, definitely. The 2376, one of them is. I messed up, so I couldn't record the other way. One of them is. There will, but there will be less, because with the company buses I was duplicating stuff, and duplicating doesn't really work. So you'll get duplicates of some of them, like at different times. Like if a route's different at a different time, you'll get that. But editing wise, it's a lot easier when it's not in the company bus. My Yorkshire in first running all the routes, got branded Steel Link. Okay. Which routes are you... Oh, don't even go there. I'm hoping Blackstone Pointer joins in this stream at some point. I asked him to email me, he never emailed me. And the other guy did email me. It's on this screen somewhere. However, he only thinks he can make it. Oh, hang on. Speak of the devil. Well, parking up and stand A is not really an option. Looks like he is coming, so it looks like the 375 might get covered tomorrow. What is it with the internet today in here? My chat's flipping disconnected now. Yeah, 375 now. I don't know what else is being done. Just turn that down. Depends what people can show me. Yeah, the other thing is it's a pirate copy, so I don't play it because it's not supporting the creators, which is wrong. In real life, it's much better. You can lean out the window and call a taxi driver a cunt. Sorry, that's not very professional. You can advise the taxi driver on that your state of driving in the 3-point turn is just executed in front of your bus was not a very good idea. .375 goes up to Mellor, where it looks like the world's best gate is a turnaround spot, and that could be fun. I might do a 192 as the last thing of the day from Hazel Grove into Stockport and back up to Hazel Grove. What I'm trying to do is stay out of the busy areas. I know it's Sunday, but I'm trying to just stay out of the busy areas where I can. Another reason why I'm doing the Sunday, because, you know, the bus station's quieter. So me being in there doesn't really matter if I need to. Well, I will need at some point to park up and take the footage off the cameras. You know, I'm not going to be interrupting much really. I've seen old videos where, yeah, it's just because the OMSIG never really records very well for me. I never had a powerful enough computer. When I originally did all that, I only had a i5, I think, in the machine. Now I've got an i7. So yeah, they're having a recruitment drive at the moment, but I think it's mainly Hyde Road, maybe Stockport as well. I know Charleston are overstaffed because we've got some of their drivers. You're just lucky while I'm watching this because it's in a company vehicle. I need to watch all of it because I recorded it so long ago I can't remember what was in it. Oh yeah, mixing up the 374 which goes to Hazel Grove from Miller. You know, you could go to Hayfield, and if any people, the way it works is, logistics wise, because I always do both halves of the journey, I'll be running from Stockport out to Mellor, say if we did 375, back into Stockport, and then Stockport back out Stockport. So I'll always finish in Stockport, and I've always got both sides of the route. Otherwise it's logistics wise that I'm running up to somewhere that's maybe in the middle of nowhere for no reason. My channel got absolutely wrecked by YouTube. That's what happened with old Dr. Beecham. I was forced to take down every single one. Every single one I was forced to take down. So yeah, that's what happened to it. So yeah, I want to try. I can't put it back up, which is really annoying. But yeah, the creators of it must have really renewed the copyright on it, and yeah, they spanked me hard with that. I was driving at the time, and I was on a 38, and I got the first set, which was about 3 notifications. I was trying to work out if I had copyright strikes, because 3 of them on YouTube and they take you off completely. That's it, that's game over. So I got quite worried when they all started coming in. I removed some, and while I sat there having waiting my time out, every single one of them after each other, ding, 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 all came. So in the end there's only like 2 left, so I just scrapped them all. Doing that makes sure fuel. Yeah, I've got a full tank of fuel. If you're on Patreon, you would have known I've got a full tank of fuel. Oh, bitching about how much it cost. But yeah, when I filled up, it was coming up spout. It was a full tank. The needle didn't say it was a full tank, but it was a full tank. So yeah. I love the old Dr. Beechams, they're funny. I used to be popular on YouTube, but I gave up because I got too busy. Well, yeah, I've got too busy, which is why, really, if I can get Patreon and AdSense to all work together and come off, I won't need to do all the overtime, so I can then put more effort into doing all the videos and stuff like that. Because at the moment I stick to doing all the overtime, so I've got money to burn through to do stuff for the channel. and I've just clicked on the wrong folder 4 times there. It's not that one I want, it's that one, the flag. Recording cancelled. Recording again. It only records for 10 minutes at a time, so it's just one of them. But I don't know how long it's gonna last. Don't even go there. I prepared lots of videos with that. Drive this thing, and I've been raped every single time that's been on as well. That's why some of them don't have an intro song and some of them don't have an outro song, because get this, guys, this is how fucked up YouTube is. If it gets taken down as the intro, even though you use exactly the same piece of footage, the same song as the outro, it doesn't get taken down. They only flag the intro or the outro. They don't flag both. How messed up is that as a YouTube system? But yeah, on the buses it's that old, it's been gone, and I've had an idea for the On the Buses theme song, which it's ambitious to do, and I'm probably going to struggle a bit to do it. However, I've got quite a few friends that should be able to help me make the video I want to make, because certain people, not mentioning any names, will let me down and won't be free to do it on a day off, where other people will be happy to help me, because creating videos is a good laugh, especially in my own bus, because we can get away with so much more. But that's a tale of another story, because it's me losing Will with someone else. Right, I want to put that there. Put that. Bloody hell, it moves so quickly, this chat. I'll have a look in a second in the chat. Hang on. Because I can see it's moved quicker than I've actually done it here. Oh, bollocks. That'll do. Right, what we're going on about here? I think the cheapest fuel. Yeah, it's always good having a cheap fuel. Asda's quite cheap just round the corner from me. But getting in there during the day in the bus is like a war zone. So it ends up in BP, where you feel like you've had a baseball bat inserted up your arse every single time you go in there. However, I do know the guys in there, so they're not a problem. They arm the pump straight away for me so I can get filling. Fuel prices are always changing though, and some of them are extortionate, some of them aren't. 9 times out of 10 though, they are extortionate. After I finished it, I went to watch other yeah, there's quite a few programs that where with what there was in. And to be honest, I did the same. I was enjoying. That's the I think I've done a video recently with the wrong name on it. Never mind. Never mind. That's what happens when you change your name and you use save titles. Yeah, I did the same. I watched quite a few with the same characters in. But I tend to mainly watch. I like Stephen Lewis. I think he's funny as hell. It's just the way his character is. Private. Yeah, it's just the way his character is. I find him funny. Right, poor Wilfred. Yeah, Wilfred was always funny in that. I've lost the chat. Oh, there it is. Oh my god, there's shit. Okay. Can't answer that. I drive them every day for the company. Depends on the bus, age, wear and tear. To be honest with you. Just double check, and yes, the order. Yes, I know. Let's not. Just, I know, 400 EMMCs, cities, full electric. Funny enough, TFGM have just ordered a few electric buses as well. Amazing that, isn't it? Alright, I need to get rid of that. Problem with live streaming and editing is, apart from you guys keep me company, I do lose focus half the time on this shit. A fuel card, yeah, a lot of the time you've got to be a business to have one. So it goes on the credit card. And sometimes my personal credit card, other times the prepaid one that we have for the bus. Which is where all the funds that go from AdSense and Google and Patreon, it all goes onto that prepaid card. To pay for the bus. Because me and Chris both have access to that card. We have a card each. So that is where it all goes. That doesn't look right. That's better. I can see a question about the reversing lights. I'll get down to it. I do also accept Super Chat on here, by the way. Which is the one that you pay a donation for. Do accept that on here as well. Whoa. First. Yes. When you're sorting out the reversing lights, they're sorted. The video's coming up soon. They're back broken again, but I did sort them. No, there isn't a video of them coming up. No, how they were fixed the first time is on a Patreon blog. But yeah, they're all broken again, so you know, there'll be a video of me fixing them for the second time. Getting it through its MLT failure that it's got at the moment. Stage goes to 400. A bus in Manchester tends to last 10 years. But you've got an emissions ban on Oxford Road, an emissions ban on the A6. So they like to run the lowest emissions they've got. Why is that down there and not up here? So really what will happen is some of the like magic buses may disappear, some of the old ones. They may get shipped off to Sheffield or, you know, around the country. Some of the older stuff from the other depots will go. And then we'll get the newer stuff. I am catching you guys up very slowly, but the chat's moved that quick and I lost focus. Private gate. I'll render these now and then upload them later when you guys have gone. Otherwise it's going to kill the stream. So Patreon wise, as I said, I missed out a few things in them videos. I wanted to ask you guys what you'd like to. Oh, it's going to end recording in a minute. Hang on. Let's try that again. Yeah, what you guys would like as a reward to be subscribed, you know, or to give something like that, because that can be arranged. Let's have a look. What sort of trouble? Let's just not go down the sort of trouble we will route. But I might as well have hung myself at that point, and as you guys have well noticed, he's not really on the channel anymore. He's on the channel, or he will only be on the channel in my vehicle, because we can get away with it. I don't have to edit it as hard. But yeah, he doesn't do politically correct half the time. No. It's funny watching the stream back as well, because I'm watching it live-ish, with a little bit of lag because of the camera, and then I'm watching it even more lag behind my YouTube. Would you ever consider swapping your B10 for another bus? No. The only thing I'd rather have instead of a B10 is a Dennis Dart. However, they're not that rare still, they're still widely used in service. So, for now, I can stay there. But maybe in the future, I might not actually swap, I might buy a second. We'll have to see. Tell you what, I might give the... It's gonna... Yes or no, I've fixed it, it's gonna turn off. He does forget he's being recorded. I've caught him out so many times through that when he's told me stories, and he's gone, yeah, there's the GoPro. And you watch it through and you go, that's not what he told me happened. He said he nutted in one. All they did was tell him that he was a muppet. So, you know. Yes, Dennis Dart, yeah. I was looking at a few Dennis Darts, but they was a bit expensive. They're like £6 grand. But they were from, hang on my pop, they were from a company just round the corner from us, which would have been more ideal than having to drive to Bristol, but £6 grand, too much for a Dennis Dart. How much was the B10? Was about two and a half, give or take a few digits, which set me back quite a bit, as you can imagine, because, you know, but I wanted to get that for the channel. That was the whole point of that B10, it was to get it for the channel. So I could do a bit more engineering videos, and I thought it'd be an idea, but what I found was that my camera ability is pretty shite. So, as you'll see, like that fixing the radiator one, that was a cock up from day one of recording that video. So, but cleaning the radiator will need to be done again at some point, and I've also been in touch with the people where I store the bus, and there is a water point for me to use, so we'll be able to use a proper high power jet wash on it, as well as the entire bus, which we'll do at some point, but obviously I need a bit more crap to congregate in the radiator now. So, hope that helps. It's just one of them things that I'm just getting round to being able to record in this sort of style. you know, with like the wireless mics and all that, because the mics help when I'm outside, they help a lot. But I was hoping, excuse me, I was hoping the camera had an external input, which is what it said on the site that I bought it off, which I got to hell with already. But they gave me an option to send it back, but to be honest, I like the camera, so I'd rather just spend a little bit more, get a proper audio recorder which will record high quality audio, and then put it on the camera and just mix it down in after editing. How's that crashed? It's probably still crashed. I wanted Dennis Dart, cheapest one I could find was... Bloody hell, where were you looking? There was on Chatwell's Bus and Coach for £5 grand. How much have you paid so far? It's all been in tools, a gauge that I can't use because it's the wrong type, but I can sort that out. The blinds didn't cost me anything because I did a straight swap. What else has cost me? It's mainly been tools. The paint's cost obviously to do the dash. It is the wrong type of paint for the job, but it was an improvement on what it was. It's going to be gone over in a different paint soon. Yeah, it's mainly been tools I've paid for it. Sometimes the price reflects on how good they are. Just saying. So I've not actually paid that much. It's mainly been in fuel because obviously getting it up from Bristol was expensive. A lot of the jobs that we thought, oh sorry, I keep banging that. We thought we're gonna have to spend money on doing, like the radiator. We thought that could have been a bigger issue than it was. Temperature, which is now, I want to say working, but I don't know. The air system, we thought the compressor was knackered, or a part of the compressor was knackered. That's turned out fine. So really we've been quite lucky, to be honest with you. The body work is going to be the next big expense, but we need to save up to do that, because once we do that, the vehicle's off the road until it's painted. So that's why we're going to try and get as many route videos as we can with it, and then just it'll be off the road for a few weeks while it gets painted and fixed up. If we can find a blue colour that matches, we'll be able to fix it up and put bits of it back together and then just spray over it for now, until it goes back into its original colours. But you can see the paint job that's on it is a shit paint job, because you can see the original colours under the paint job in places. So it's not the best paint job in the world, and they didn't bother to paint the roof. How did it work going to collect the B10? So if you drove down there, Chris drove the car. I went down with Chris in my car because it's more economical than his. So we cruised down there in the car, life of luxury in 30 odd degrees heat, AC on. And then I drove the bus back and he drove my car back. I drove back boiling to death in the bus and he drove back using my fuel in the car. So that's how that worked. Found a Dennis Dart for... Yeah, the prices sometimes reflect how good they are. This is nearly done, so I'm going back to editing in a minute. What steering wheel is so annoying? I know mine is, because you press the horn and fuck all happens some of the time. If I ever get a chance to own a Bazooka. See, I could have found a B7, but I wanted a B10. I wanted a 10 litre engine, well, 9.7 litre engine. You know. What I have noticed is because the other thing we had big issues with was engine performance. It was very, very sluggish. You'd put your foot down it and be like, thinking about it, thinking about it, thinking about it. We're moving. We're still trying to get going. Luckily though, for some reason, now it's been on the motorway, there's no smoke out the exhaust at any point, so we don't know what's happened. We can only guess biodiesel is a big cause of issues, especially when it's used in buses and engines that aren't designed for biodiesel, like Euro 2 engines. So, using diesel out the supermarkets and Shell, BP is proper diesel. So we think the diesel that wasn't cheap was cheap diesel, possibly, has burnt through now, and we're just getting normal diesel, because now you put your foot down and it fucks off. Yeah, it's I think it's 9.7 litre turbocharged. Just let me check. That's what the 10 stands for. The B is bus, the number after it is the litre of engine, and then you've got BLE is the low floor edition, M mid-engined, etc. That's how that system works. Yeah, so B10 BLE is bus is the first B. 10 is the 9.6 litre engine, or 10 litre engine as they like to call it. B is back or rear mounted engine. LE low entry. So B10M is bus, 9.6 litre mid engined, etc. And that's how they name their vehicles. It's quite a nice way of naming them actually. But yeah, mine should have, not too sure which engine it has got in it. But it's definitely the 9.7 litre engine, and it is definitely turbocharged. And mine is the 13.7 metres, I think it is, long one. And the B12 tends to be the triaxle, but again that's the same system. It works that 12 stands for the amount of engine power. They all have big engines in them, but it's all aimed towards torque rather than power. The torque in the B10 is great. I put outside Ashton bus station on Wellington Street, you've got that concrete. Yeah, well I pulled up on there and then put my foot down when the traffic moved, and I just span the wheels in the wet. They move. They do move. It's a lot of torque. No, the kickdown isn't fixed. It's the wrong gear selector, I think. I need to message Cammy at some point and find out if he knows anyone that drove it. Even though it's going to get a new gear selector, I think, at this rate anyway. Because it's past fucked on several accounts. I've had it out. You guys will see that shortly, because once the bus is out tomorrow, like I say, in Stockport area, doing some Stockport routes for filming. But then when it gets back, it's going to have the not to be started put on the steering wheel, not to be moved, and the gear selector removed from it. So it ain't moving until I fix that. if you like B7... BLE was changed to RLE. Yeah, but they still tend to use that B prefix, I think. I know you can... Yeah, I don't like my seats. Mine are rock hard and some of them have puddles. Because the roof leaks. I say the roof leaks, the windows leak. I've got no saloon heating at the moment. It works. You plug it in, it fires up and then goes pop as the fuse goes. So Chris believes there's too much draw from one of the fans, which would be my guess as well. Because if there's one thing I do know electrics quite well. So chances are it's just a fan that's blocked up, judging by how rusty it is. It just needs taking out and reconditioning. And then should be fixed. However, everything with this bus has a however to it. It's been out in the past. They've fixed it in the past, presumably because there was a massive leak up there, judging by the amount of damage from on the bodywork. Right, see you later, Patrick Harper. Yeah, so there's been a leak. They've taken the body panel off, on the interior body panel should I say, and then because they couldn't be asked to put the screws back or couldn't find the screws, they riveted it in place, so now it can't be opened. So you just get this little slit on one side. Like, what the fuck? So we've got to undrill the rivets, and the other side's held in with screws, so we'll take that side to bits and look at that side. To be honest, that side I'm not even plugged in yet, so I don't know if it does work or doesn't work, but at the moment it doesn't work. So yeah, currently I've got heating. It's nice and warm in the cab. The cab warms everywhere because it's open cabbed. Where am I going now? Sort folder. Need to copy that. Cut that into extras. Is it extras? Yes. Paste that in there. What's your opinions on B6 BLEs? Never driven one. To be honest, I've never driven a B10 BLE, I've just driven the B10s. So I roughly knew what they were like. I know the camera's also slightly out of focus and about to go off. Hang on. But from what I can understand, there's no auto. On the lens that I'm using at the moment, there's no autofocus, it's a manual focus lens. So I've focused it the best I can because I can't focus it because I'm behind the camera when I'm doing it. So on and so on. I need to go, okay. That's why train and bus spot I see a couple of magic. Yes, they've got a few of our magics. We've got enough buses, don't worry. Old bus company. I don't know what you mean by old bus, but yeah. Normally the old buses are the best. They're quite easy to maintain. You know, don't have many. My B10's got computers in it, but the only computer controlled stuff in it is the suspension. That's it. That's the only computer controlled stuff in it that I can think of off the top of my head that is computer controlled. I've fixed the door interlock, which you won't see because I didn't film it. Because I was just trying to diagnose how to fix it. I will put a video up now, now I know how I fixed it. Now, I'll put a proper video up of actually fixing it properly, because at the moment, the sensor, it's just a travel sensor. So when it gets to the shut point, it clicks the sensor. So the door, it knows the doors are shut, and clicks the sensor on the other side to know when they're open. At the moment it's just cable tied, so it always believes the doors are shut. But we're looking at finding which two wires are the sense wires and just shorting them together so it'll always think it's shut. But that'll be a proper video time, that. We just wanted to get the door interlock off, even if it was a bodge job, because it was what's kept killing all our air. I sat in one of the cab of the 5. There's plenty of room in the cabs. What sort of shifts you on tomorrow? I'm not, I'm on holiday. I'm driving the B10 tomorrow. Extra hours. Yeah, of course, there's always extra hours expected. When I go back on Tuesday, I am on a... well, obviously I'm on a late. Oh, that's today's duty. Where are we? Wait, that week, so Tuesday. I'm on a short, early one. 20 to 3 till 11 o'clock. 5 to 8. Looks like... I don't know. I'm on a Papa board and a normal board, both starting and finishing the high road. Not on the road, so it's not a high road service. Bye Cameron, if you're still here. Plenty of videos coming with the B10. You guys were lucky with the magic buses. I wish we could have... What do you mean we're lucky with the magic buses? A magic bus is a bus that's been doomed to death, because at that point it's going to get ragged up and down Winslow Road all day, every day, mistreated by the students. That's what a magic bus. Now, recently in the news, fully electric. That was right. Did I do a second part to that video?
Hi guys.
No. So that.
Hi guys, welcome back to a sunny Manchester. More to the point, I'd just like to say I've met another one of my subscribers.
I watched the film that in one go. Okay. Put that in there. Not going to put an intro on that. I think the blog style works better without an intro. Careful consideration. Put that down there. Right, what we're up to here, 5 from... Yeah, the cab doors on the MCs are tend to be massive, especially on the singles, because they give you extra headroom. $199. Oh. Magic buses make a change, is we only have one non... Oh, right, yeah, I read that wrong the first time. Yeah, nothing's economical about the magic buses. Look like a meerkat in that. Never mind. me turn that up a bit because I've noticed that recording with that mic is a bit quieter.
Right, fully electric.
I roughly remember what, but...
Till next time, thanks for watching. See you later. Bye for now.
No, that's that done. See, when I do the recording, I roughly know what I remember that I put in it. I remember what videos I have to edit and which ones I don't. So I can do quick masters like this within minutes without an issue. Put my flag in. There we go, flag's down at the bottom. Put the credits in. That one. Thought my credits would get a bit longer, a bit quicker with Patreon, but unfortunately only 3 people give. We're grateful for the 3 people that give to it. I can get rid of that one because that's not on there. There we go. Done that. File, save as, eco, what's this? Hang on, computer shut itself, there we go, eco buses. I don't have to clean them, so it's fine. We're just seeing that at the bottom. Hey up. I can ask and see. If I'm off, I definitely want to take mine to the park rally. But I would also like to take like, that Manchester one that we got at the moment knocking about. I quite like that one to take that. So if they agree to it, I'm sure they probably don't have a. I can always ask the manager and see what he suggests, or, well, not suggests, but see what he says. He's normally, if he's up for it, he can normally arrange it quite easily. With the shifts I get, oh no. Oh no, I always get paid for my overtime. In a minute, the camera's going to go, there's no more space. I'll just have to keep pressing the live button. I would love to go on an E400 at MMC. You would until you have to leave the lights at a roundabout. And you're on top of Lanka Hill and you put your foot down and fuck all happens. You do lack power pulling away. I like MMCs. Like I say, yeah, I don't mind them. I can charge my devices, we'll say, because I've got a DG3 in them. The cabs aren't too bad. I think they could be done with a bit more room in. I've got quite a bit of room, but you've got the fuel tank right behind you in the MMCs. You see, you have to clean it. I don't. I couldn't care less what was back there and how hard they are to clean. I keep my cab clean. So I keep my cab clean. Sometimes you can't notice the difference because of the amount of dirt in them, but you know, never mind. I would love to meet. Oh right, yeah, I'm with you. You never know, you might get a chance beforehand. Just waiting for this video now to edit down to 4K. I wasn't filmed in 4K like, but it'll put it into 4K. Or what YouTube thinks is 4K, because it's shit. quite like high peak buses. Oh, never driven them. Anything that range, how long are my shifts? Anything that ranges between 7 and 9 hours. Can't be longer than the 16 hours spread over. Now, I'll go into all that one day on a video, because getting into spread overs and driving hours is a minefield. And it should take too much practice. I used to bother with Nolly getting wipes and wiping your steering wheel and wiping all the, and then I decided I couldn't be arsed any longer. Because it doesn't matter what you do, you turn up with dirty hands when you get back to the depot anyway, so I gave up. Do clean it every now and again. I get annoyed when people leave fruit in the door pockets, or recently on the dash. Take your shit with you. I don't want to look at your half-eaten orange, thank you. Depends what he's been doing with the 20 chicken nuggets. As long as they're fresh, result. If they're not fresh, oh dear. I've had chicken left in the cabs after part life. That was the year before I did it. I went out to do normal service and there's chicken in the cab from the night before. I was not impressed. Favourite route, a long one. Preferably anything with an X in front of it. Because it's always a good laugh to go to see people. Ding! Go flying past the bus stop. You're not stopping, driver. No, I don't stop there. Well, the other driver did, well I don't. Limited stops. They look fresh enough. Yeah, I was gonna toy with doing that and using some sort of gloves, but again, couldn't be bothered. I've turned up to work before now with dirty pants and I've been pulled by and went, oh yeah, I came to work on one of our buses. Or after you've done your first half, and yeah, I've been driving one of our buses. You know, it's all in jest. It's a lot of wear and tear in a day, so you expect them to get clean. Get dirty, should I say. Oh, nearly finished again, that's another 10 minutes. I'm going to have a good job clearing out this SD card, that's for sure. See, I don't know how much longer we're going to be on this SD card, to be honest with you. Right, what else have we got? I see some drivers. Oh yeah, we've done that one. Do you play OMSIG? We've covered this. Yes, but I've got a pirated copy, so I don't play it. It doesn't work very well with OBS Studio when I record it, so I don't use it, and I'd rather drive a real bus, quite frankly. If I want what? This is the problem with having like 6 conversations going. What's the best buses you drive so far? Powerful one. Any long routes is a good plenty. It's not so much a long route, it's just a route with a good run in it. It's normally a good route. That's normally just a good route, just one with a good run. 345 Caffrey. Yeah, I know you're not called that, but I can't remember your real name. I give up. I'm going to call you Bob from now on. That's only a long route because it's circular. So there's no start, there's a start and finish, but it's the same place. So it's just because it's circular. It's the only reason it looks long. Some people didn't like that video though. Possibly because the handbrake's half hanging out. Never mind. What uniform? You get shirts, trousers, you get the full whack. The only thing you don't. But you have to supply your own shoes, but a lot of drivers wear trainers, black trainers. You're not supposed to. because of health and safety. Oh! Camera's running out. Recording cancelled. Yeah. It's run out of space in the SD card. So when it next goes off, I'm just going to turn it back on. So don't worry. Yeah. Oh, hi. Mr. Name. Hello, you know Plaxton Pointer 10. He's sending me messages saying I would try and sort him, but he isn't here and I've got no other way of contacting him. Which is the issue. That's why I wanted him to email me. So I could arrange everything out of sight. You look inside, you got sunglasses. And again, I've got to wear prescription ones. Yeah, I've got no way of contacting him. This is the only way. Which is why I wanted him to email me. So I could sort out tomorrow. Yeah, SD card is full now. It's now stuck at 15 seconds. Never mind. It works, I just have to keep pressing the live button. Okay, it's a bit more information. Yeah, as soon as summer comes, I don't wear the tie. I hate wearing ties. Alright, I'm done. Approximate point of 10 is. So that's an interesting piece of information. Why can I see 5 on that recording of that screen, but it's not on my recording on my screen? Hey, it's only a 16 gig card. It records in 1080p. It's just a stupid camera, that's what it is. I'll just turn the display off to save the battery every now and again. I mean, the camera has been on for an hour and 8 minutes now. It's a good test of how long will the camera battery last from full. Right, okay. Well, he's supposed to be meeting me tomorrow. That he knows the Stockport routes. You guys aren't filling me with great confidence here. I can't wear the clip tie because I can't wear the top, but it winds me up, so I have to wear the proper tie. And so, like I say, as soon as summer comes out, somewhere in this living room, that tie. And when summer's over, I have struggle looking for it. Man. Yeah, I've been streaming for some time. When the camera dies, I'll put you onto the screen, but until then, see how long it lasts. Like I say, it will go off after a while anyway, because it shuts the shutter. If not, I'm sure there's an option. Probably if I actually look at it, there'll be an option to stop that. Does? Oh well, thank you. That's a great piece of information to have. That'll be why he never emailed me. Thank you, Mr. R. Rainwright. Well, it looks like the 375 is the only route that's going to get done tomorrow. Because the only person that actually then did as I said, and emailed me, was... I can't think of his bloody name now. He didn't answer me when I said what was his YouTube channel. Just do addresses. That doesn't... Oh, Nathan Higgins. Nathaniel Higgins is his YouTube name. Well, this chat's taken a very interesting turn, hasn't it? I've got a 5 on the screen, I don't know what it stands for. Oh well. Right. He does... It's on the bottom of the thing, so just type it in now. This is the one that I'm watching at the moment anyway. And because I don't want the personal one out. For obvious reasons, I don't want my personal inbox spammed with shit. Hi Plaxton Pointer, how are you? Join us just as people are having a discussion about you. I believe you're not feeling very good. Oh shit, that's a... yeah, let's close that down. Well, I did say email me, Plaxton. I didn't want it being publicised. So that's why I said email me, which is what the other guy that used that was has got the link to the video where he was talking has actually done. Can you switch it onto the screen and play some games? I'm just trying to edit some videos together to be uploaded tonight. That's the wrong button, dickhead. I haven't got anything queued up. Well, whose name for a start? And I'm lost with this chat, guys. Especially that bit, anyway. I'm getting nothing through. Excuse me. Sometimes it will take a bit to get through to me. What the hell? I want to put the flipping limitations on in a minute. I'm perfect, okay, I've done. It's Cyberlink's Power Director. It's the latest one because I paid for it. I actually bought something that's legitimate to do it so I could keep up to date. That one gone. Probably not the best. I used to use Sony Vegas. hang on, that's... I can move that later. The audio's not loud enough to trigger my speakers.
Well, this video is of fucking gay you, aren't you?
And I think that one goes together.
So parts of this little bit of video.
Yes it is. So them two belong together. ASP 1 and 2. Put that in there. And punt. There is something, isn't there? Yeah, it's better than Windows Movie Maker. Oh, it's so much better than Windows Movie Maker. I used to use Sony Vegas, but Sony Vegas wasn't on offer when I wanted to purchase the software, so the cheaper one got through. I was using both of them at the time, so I knew roughly what they're both like. Okie dokie. Okay. My email is here, it's open, so we just put that over there so it can't be read. Look on this, on Discord. I've not got your email yet, but some emails are taking time to come through. It's the way webmail works. That's why I only check it once a day. Not getting involved. Cool, right, yeah, thank you Rear Admiral for trying to change the topic, thank you. Shall we change the topic?
It's bad, something got lost.
I know what I say in this, excuse me.
Maybe don't. summation. With it really done.
Split that there. Fill the gap. Oliver Brown, that is a new name I've not seen. Welcome to the chat. I'm debating whether to put a pie in. Yes, it's best you leave the topic alone. I won't stand too much for it in the chat.
Location now. Besides Black Trafford Centre.
Yeah, I'm at a shit old Trafford Centre. There we go. I know where I am.
Oh, what the shop?
Da, 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 da.
Anyway, until next time. Yeah. Bye for now.
Yeah, split, delete, move all clips. I do like it when I do it because I can do it all very quickly. Which was the map in Sig 1 which had the big hill in it? I always loved going up that. That's before I became a bus driver though and could do it for real. I love hearing the engine scream for mercy. Problem is my B10 doesn't scream for mercy because it's got a flipping limiter in it. It doesn't rev very hard. Not a bad thing, it does mean the engine doesn't get wrecked too easily. That it'll go up and it may go up slowly and screaming its head off in first gear, but it will go up and I've not really tested it. Gundorf sounds right as well. Yeah, I've not really tested the hills. Tomorrow, bloody hell, tomorrow will be the first okay. Which one was you? Right, yes, Oliver. Let me just copy your email address. Put it in the address book. Email, that one there. Nickname. Da, da, da. YouTuber. Go, that's that done. I got bus, I can't even write book. There we go. Way, hang on. Lost me, someone look back at his old videos. There might be something. What? What are you on about, Brad? I always used to drive the D92 because it was the one I modded. So that's the one I Used to drive in that all the time. Hi, Mr. R. Rainwhite. I was never good with the root editor. I found it was like the game was stuck together very badly on SIG. Good idea, good concept, but bad way about it. I'd love to make, because I like my micromanagement games, I'd love to make a micromanagement one of like, and doing an allocated sort of job sort of thing. I might one day make a web edition of it. Fuck off, Chris. Don't you have anything better to do, like fixing buses? Oh, yes, I'm sure it was Grunduf. Yeah, but I ain't paying for it. Quite frankly. Well, why didn't you say you could have helped paint my wheels? In the rain. I only took a part day. It crashed the stream because it's not a genuine copy. So half the stuff missing off it, that's why. And like I said, I won't play good copies on the channel because that's not fair on the developers. So Chris, you're off and you've decided to come join me here. Let me just do something for your channel. Add a moderator. As long as you're off, I don't have to. That's very true, I suppose. I presume you got all my text messages that I sent you. That you couldn't be bothered with thing. Don't say that. I've been watching lots of American videos with that in. Chris knows I've been showing him. It's great. Watching like people get run over and people get shot fatally on YouTube. Who thought that that would be on YouTube? ASB. I don't have a steering wheel anymore, so I don't think it is worth the money. See you, Oliver. And I've got Steamy here, as you'll be able to see. Store. It's £27.11 at the moment. Does have mixed views, but the overall is mostly positive. You see, but the issue I have with it is like I've got the Chicago pack installed. That came down with my dodgy copy. I've got a few others that are there, and like the Chicago pack on here is 18 quid. Bear in mind there is two of us that share this this channel. Not channel, this what's it we call it, Steam account. So if that person buys it, I get access to it. It's producing the next video. Who's on? It's you and that other guy. He's only out for a few hours. He's got enough time to do the 375 with us up there and back, and he's got to go for half 1. But to make the trip worthwhile, I need to get 2 in, really. Apply water to burnt out areas. Halloween sale! Yeah, probably. I mean, Yeah, I was running a big beast with it. Non-British stuff. Really, but yeah. But yeah, I might create a web version one day of like the allocated. No, you do the choices sort of thing. There is templates out there that allows it to be done. It's just time to program it all in and. Yeah, 314 sounds good. I say as long as you're confident that I can get round it, then that's not an issue. Because I don't know Stockport area at all. Stockport routes I know, as Oliver pointed out in one of the, is 192. That's it, really. That's as best I get is 192. I had a pirate copy of it. I'm glad I downloaded a pirate copy of it because the game was shit. Quite frankly. So yeah, I was glad about that. So let me turn my heating down a bit because this flat is now heating up like a sauna. Chris, I made you a moderator, by the way. Because like you are good. Oh, time I might put a pie in for my tea. If it was Sheffield. Bloody hell, Midtown Madness 2. What a great game that was. I remember having that. That was a great game. It still runs. You can still get it to run on these modern PCs now. Unlike a lot of games where you can't get them to run, you can actually get that to run. I think you would have to download. I don't think it is on Steam. I think you'd have to download a complete dodgy copy of it. However, saying a dodgy copy, yes, it's not on. Saying dodgy copy, I think the copyright ran out on it and it never got renewed by Microsoft. Let's have a look. Because Midtown Madness 2 was before they had all the you know, log into Steam shite, because it's September 2000. It does seem an abandonware site where you can download Midtown Madness 2. Yes, there is. It does appear that it has been abandoned. I'm going to post a link to this site, but I'm not responsible if it contains viruses or anything the other. It's not flagged anything on mine, but I've not tried downloading anything. It's abandonware. Yeah, it's definitely not. Yeah, the 400s are about the same size, but they have a massive tail swing. Rest in peace version. I'm going to now see if this works, guys. You know that. It's in the zip folder. Let's not put it on that drive. Let's put it in a controlled area. I'd end up trying to complete it. I'm actually downloading it and seeing if it will run on this Windows 10 machine. It's a great little game. Microsoft abandoned a lot of their games. Probably. It wasn't a very intense game. Probably run on the crappiest thing ever. No, I've tried myabandonware.com. It doesn't seem to contain anything virus-wise. It's about the right size of file. Zips up 350 meg. It's about right. We'll find out. I will try it live in here. Yeah, Bob, it was a standalone. It was before Steam even existed. It was the days when you bought a disc. You put the disc in the computer and you had to have the disc in the computer to play the game. That's going to take a bit of time because I'm streaming. Bastard Trojans. What do you mean? According to my virus software, this site contains nothing. Email incoming. Right, okay. Webmail. I hate webmail. Don't open that over there. Put that there. The image is very... Right, okay. Need to get... I'll catch up with the chat in a minute. I will do it on the chat, so I'm replying to emails. Camera battery. Oh yeah. Well, let's run it flat. It's not been flat yet. They are, but I have like that much. I have AVG and Spybot, so it's very unlikely they're going to get on here. Can't help with... Ah, right, okay. I know the camera battery. It's fine. It's fine. I'm just ignoring it. I do good at it. What's that noise? Oh, it's just a warning. It'll do. It's fine. Right, let me just send you stuff. Why can't I send it? It's easy readable. Thank you. Carl C, you were the first person that's done Super Chat. Thank you very, very, very much. I'll have to work out now how that all works, but... Oh shit, I've just bumped into the desk. Well, thank you very much. £1.50, that's a lot. This flat is like 6 million degrees now. Bring that up slightly. Let me just... I'm trying to do about 6 things now at once here. That's the... That's a very odd screenshot. Okay. There's some weird things happening tonight. It's gonna be one of them nights. No, I'm out in the B10 tomorrow. Hopefully. I'm just trying to sort that out right now. Yes, I remember there's several bus models for Midtown Badness. You got the original one as well. That one definitely won't run. But I remember the original because when you installed it, it sprayed the car. Who remembers that? It was actually so as it, the more it got installed, the more green. Was it? It was either green or yellow. The car got. God, that takes back. No, they're not really. I want to do first routes as well, I just don't know any. That's why I need. I did that shout out video the other day, but it's a flaw with a few things. I just need people to be able to show me around the routes that I don't know. Like, I don't know Stockport, so someone that knows the Stockport routes very well, you know, to show me around, stuff like that. I don't want to do just days, I want to do name rank buses. I can do all the bloody bus routes in Manchester that's, you know, apart from like ones that go in like the station, the hospital grounds, you know, places where you have to pay to get into. But yeah, I noticed in Stockport there's a bus lane that's a local bus lane. It's only a local bus lane after there's no turning back. And to get round this, what they've done is on one of the signs, before you get to the sign that says local, they've stuck a little sticker on it that says local, but it's not an official sign, so I'm going to go straight through the cunt. We know who could help with first. Is his name Johnny by any small chance? If it is Johnny, he's always very busy. 43. Yes, I want to do that, Oliver. But I only know it up to West Didsbury. Well, hopefully, if you do, well, we'll see that tomorrow. We'll have plenty of time to do it. How are you with Ashton I know some Ashton routes, don't know any in Mosley. Oldham routes, don't know, and that's another one. That would definitely have to be filmed on a Sunday because the Oldham PTE guys are idiot. Well, they're not idiots, they're very particular over the vehicles that enter their bus station. Especially if you're on like a 74 and you cut through it, like it says you can do. They don't like it. So yeah, that's definitely a Sunday when they're not there. If you search me, tell me. Yes. The 350. Now that is a route I do want to do. I've been on the 350 once as a passenger, and I know the route goes everywhere but where you want it to bloody go, and it's very long. Do you have to? No, it's a bus station. It's just that with it all being done up, that's why all the videos that are in Ashton at the moment I've just not... I've started them from where you would exit the bus station because it's that chaotic in Ashton with the bus station. It's not worth going in there and causing additional traffic. But yeah, the 350, no, I want to do that, but I need someone that knows the, knows the route, because that route is... I'll look at that on the map and go, I'll check out. Can you drive? 389, yes, now the road's been fixed. I can sort that out, that's not an issue. 330, you'll find out about. I think that's queued up and done. 379 and 90 minutes for 11th, we should... Yeah, it won't take as long as that, Ian, because we have to stop for pick up passengers. And the road should be quiet. It's Sunday, so there's no other buses, so I don't plan on meeting anything on that. Yeah, I know. Yeah, the 350 is definitely. I remember when I was a passenger, it was a great little route to be on. It was very scenic. The problem is, when I went to my mates in Oldham, he went, "Why didn't you go to Oldham on the 409 and come back on the 350? It's closer." I wish I had, because 350 is like 5 minutes from his house from Oldham, but flipping 55 minutes on the other side. I only know. Yeah, I don't know that bit of that route. I don't know. Yeah, but if I follow the bus in front, you can't see anything, so it's pointless. Yeah, I can do that on a normal day, I just can't go into Oldham bus station. I'd have to stop short of Oldham bus station. Which is not a problem, it can be. Or sneak around West Street, if you know what I mean. Because you've got Cheapside and West Street. You can normally get around West Street without causing too much of an issue. Oh dear. It's got 17 minutes left on it, the download. You're going to struggle to park in Ashton bus station. You are going to struggle. You have to enter from Wellington Road. You can't get in from the swimming baths. You've got to enter Wellington Road. Then you can exit either way, but there's no parking available because everywhere's got parking. You can't park at the Ashton Baths because that is now a bus station. 348, no, I don't know it. Some of them I can look at a map and then know where I'm going roughly. Because if I've got Stefan with me, he can keep an eye on the map, so I've got an idea what's going on. As he did with the 345. You could park on Catherine Street. You'd have to park a bit further away from the bus station though, because it's all bus station in it now around there. All Gas Street, all around the bus baths. 38, 39, Hazelhurst, no. I can do a website check, it's not an issue. You could park, I think you can park outside the council building, facing the wrong way. I think. No, don't know them either. I think if you put a website link, because you're not on me, it won't let you put it in, so put spaces in for it. Yeah, I don't know 333, 331. I didn't even know there was a 333, 331 route. I know I've got the work cut out for me here. Does anyone like my website as well? Currently now I've changed it into more of a news sort of look. I'm just gonna put my pie in, hang on. I've had a pie already for my dinner. It's not tea time for me. This is why no girl will get with me, because the working times and tea times is just way out. Steak and kidney pie with buff pastry, that sounds a deal. It's a typical blogger's kitchen, this is fucked. We're shy of 200. The time on the phone is 25 minutes. Sorted. Right. Just let me sort myself out. Bloody hell, is it midnight? Really? Jesus Christ. There's a lot more Ashton routes than you think. Thank you. I've got a comment there, but I can't read it on my phone. Hang on. 25 minutes. Come on, go in. You might be able to park at Liberty, at the library. Library. I think it is double yellowed. I think it is double yellowed. I'm not 100% sure though. Stuart, hiya, is my favourite word. Some people in the comments are so... It's nice to read it all basically. I had the website 25 minutes to your pie's done. Nah, I don't like to nuke my food. I don't want Chernobyl on my food, thank you. I hate when that webmail does that. Okay, that's you reply back to. Yeah, I know, because you're not me, it keeps blocking them. I'm not restricted to driving hours, so I can do as many as I can get in and as much as the fuel tank allows. I do try and do 2 in one go. If I'm on the B10, yeah, email it to me. If I'm on the B10, what I tend to do is take my laptop with me, do one route, take the stuff off the SD card, park up, take the stuff off the SD card, do the next route, and then just keep doing that, and that ensures the SD card stay clear. That's how I normally do it. Means I can get in a hell of a lot more. Or just put spaces in it, so put like macbutters space.com. It normally works then. It's just their algorithm. You've got to beat their algorithm. Oh, that video's done. Just beating their algorithm. Because YouTube's algorithm, as I said in my video, is shite. That's why now I'm stuck in this 2 videos, video every 2 days, because if I stop it, I'll go plundering down the search rankings. which isn't practical. It's a very expensive keyboard. Very expensive. It's a gaming keyboard. That's why it does all its colours. So if I'm not actually on Power Director, I can make it do other stuff. Like I've got one for when I'm playing. I just click on this here. Changes. I've got one for when I'm playing my, you know, like shooting games or just games in the dark. So all main buttons are lit up around the edges here to mark this is the key. That's the keyboard bit. Hotkeys at the top. F numbers at the top for reference. The escape key is lit up. Number pad's lit up. The arrow keys and WASD change, and these light up slowly. Go out. Got that mode as well. Wave. That one used to be just my standby one, because if you don't have a standby, the LEDs over here get stuck. And then 5's everything on, which you normally sit on. M2 bus downloads and then .com. Right, yes. Okay, copy. Paste.com. Your site can't be reached. Yeah, your site can't be reached. It looks like your DNS isn't posting it. Yeah, name not resolved. So yes, your DNS, the DNS isn't pointing everything to where it should be doing. New workspace, remove that one, remove that one, remove that one. Let's get another video done. Is it an access problem? I presume it's your site, is it? What's this video?
I got like the older stuff and stuff like, and it's not pissing it down with rain. Ooh, you get really cool with different works, Joff it and beginning of. The other thing I want to discuss with you today is, as some of you might have noticed, my website has gone a bit more posh.
Oh, fucking delete! Fuck off. Don't need that, I've done that in a different way. Right, that one and needs go. Archives, open in new window. Whoa, how long till when the green bar's finished? Oh, it's on one of the things, 6 minutes. Yeah, it's the DNS is what points the web address to the server that it belongs to, and the DNS is gone. That's why the site's been discontinued. That's what it is. Or they've had major catastrophic failure. Do you have favourite routes in your? You like driving routes? Do you have a favourite area? I don't know, I've not really got one. I hate Flixton Way. I do tend to like out towards the airport way, but we only have the 42B that way. What am I doing here now? I hate Hyde Road. Hyde Road bores me. Right, where's the blog folder? There's Will's blog folder. Half of it's not seen. It's not in. What's in? Why has that got an extra folder? Oh, this file needs cleaning. Alright, I'll make one. Never mind. Look. God for the network. ASB. That one. Throw that into there. Yes, I did the 205. I did the 205 the other day. I fucking cut that one right up. First day back. 205, yeah, nice and easy. Up to Denton, back to town, and then had a 203. Then from Stockport back and come off on the inbound. Doing alright. I went all the way around Dane Bank. I was doing great. And went out the right way, unlike Will, who completely missed going out the right way at the library on the 205. Got to Denton Island, went in the bus lane, went straight past fucking Sainsbury's. It was only on the way out, I got to near the traffic lights for the Sainsbury's in Denton and went, shit, I forgot to go in there on the way out. So I went in there, but there's no one waiting, so I presume I didn't miss anyone. And just told them that I missed it out and I made it taboo. Won't be the first time. It's the only bus that goes in there, and I can't see the point in it going in there.
I presume you can hear me. Do you have audio? Just let me, I'm on the wireless mic pad now, just let me turn that camera actually off. It's not done bad for a full battery. How long's the full battery lasted? 2 hours. Just, right, I'll turn it up in a minute. A bit loud. Well, someone says quiet and it's like, well, let's get there. I'll say it out in a minute. 2 hours. Let's call it 2 hours on a battery, constant. That's not bad, that. Bear in mind, it hasn't had to power its own LCD though. That pie smells of burning. Never mind. That's that plugged in for tomorrow. A bit loud and a bit clear. Is this any better? The levels that I seem to see don't seem to actually reflect anything to do with what's going on. The only problem now you can see on the screen is you can see what's coming. Which is why this stream will be archived afterwards. I think. I've got down to 10 people, but I'm not surprised there's only 10 people watching. It's like midnight now. Much better. Yeah, anyone get no. The only person I've had get off and on that 12.5 at Sainsbury's is the TFGM woman. And she was boasting, last time I went there, she was boasting about how she managed to get it to go in there because it's useful. But I couldn't tell her what I actually thought that she was a. I can't even say it now, really. You know, it's just lazy. There's a bus stop right outside. Yeah, the download's good, it's finished. I'm just moving these clips about. Because what you see here on the left is the archives. It's the network drives that I have, which are nearly full. Showing folder. Midtown Madness. I've got to download the patch as well. Where's the site that I was using? There it is. Scroll all the way down. think I have to download the patch. It's thinking about downloading the patch. Well, it's here. It's definitely here. Oh, there you go, patch. Is that it? That wasn't the original logo. The original logo was that world, wasn't it? I wish it wouldn't flag by language. Oh. Yeah, but no one uses it. I bet you... Going into Sainsbury's, all the patch is done. It's too tight. If someone messes up in there or parks incorrectly, it's just a nightmare. Yeah. That's good, right, okay, that's that working. I can't find that patch. Okay, close that down. They are now copied over to there because for some reason it hasn't moved them. Let's close that down. Delete them now because they're over on the network drive. The other stuff will go over shortly. Right, this is now where we either find out this is going to work or it doesn't work. No one asked for your opinion, phone. Ready? Yeah, whatever. Oh. Let's remove the screen. Hang on. It's thinking about it. Okay, we swapped screens. It's loaded it up. Oh, fuck. I've just pressed out of it, so... Right, I'm going to have to be clever here. Hang on. Live dashboard. What if that's like minuscule now over the other side? Let me put that on this screen. If it does... Yeah, I know. It does work. Hang on. Where's all the text gone? Hang on. Oh, F4. Enjoy it without... Yeah. It probably is. Hang on. I'm going to have to just... Screen 2. Right, because that's the screen it loads it up onto for some reason. I could rather eat my pie, it's not a problem. Where's the game gone? There it is. Let's see. Give it a few seconds. It's going to flash all the screens across. Right, well, I can see you've got it, but it's very small. Oh dear. Let me see if I can... Graphics. Hang on. 1280, that's square. Hardware. It's detecting it as 2 drivers, okay. Done. Let's just... I know you can't really see what's happening. I can't turn the chat on because I can't see it. But let's just... I'm just going to see if this, when it loads up, puts it full. Oh, half the cars are still locked. Oh no, I've just clicked outside the window. offloading it. The monitor's having a fit. I can't see your chat. You still can't. If I'm honest, it's not that the gearbox in this cab's a bit like my B10. It's not the most playable. I think to get it properly, I'd have to load it up onto a separate computer, and then not bad, and then capture the screen that way. Because at the moment I can't see the chat. I've just thought I can get it up on the phone. Hang on. Apple ID, thank you for your order. From Apple. Yeah, I don't have any Apple products. Fuck off. What happened there? YouTube friend system is shit. How do I get to my own live stream? Game audio. Whoa, what have I done? I don't even have game audio. I've got a mouse though back. Options, audio. It's not in there. Quick to race menu. Yeah, it's not drawing very well. It's, like I said, I think it's going to be better if I did it from a different one. Ah, that's why. If I do, which one is it? I think it's that one. That can't be right because I've still not got any audio. Audio. No, it's got to be right. We'll try that in a second. Ford Mustang! My phone keeps closing. How long's left on that timer? 5 minutes yet from the pie. The other reason you can't hear it is it's turned right down. It's just now turned right up. So you should now get it. Oh fuck.
May I make a suggestion as you cruise the city?
Right, so it's going to be on the top one. Next one. That one. That one. That one. That one. That one. Oh, I've got a bigger menu. How do I get out of this now? I've pressed buttons. I've still not got a mouse. That's because it's on that screen. Hang on, I've got to get it over. Right, I've got it over. Yeah, cops, yeah, that's fine, that's fine. I need to... Maybe too quiet now, but I'll be able to edit it in the game because I won't have to exit the game.
8 cylinders ought to be enough to get that Mustang GT through the city in good time. The competition should be wary.
Midtown Madness 2 is back and functioning. It is a bit buggy, but this is a game that is designed to run on Windows XP, and I'm trying to run it on Windows 10. Yeah. However, it's using 9.8% of the CPU. Way! It's an average day driving through Manchester. Way! Woohoo! London bus! Stop pressing buttons, you wouldn't do that with a bus. What buttons am I pressing? And I probably would if you ever got from the fuel expert. What are the shitload of cheats you can get for this? Our 5 minutes went past. Really? Ow. I hope everyone's airbag works. That's my pilot's ready. Ow. I can have a look, but it's going to be an ass to find and then install it. I'm going to have to look how to do it all again. I think just trying to get the game not to keep shitting itself is a good start. Oh, I got the police after me. Ow! I'm on 2 wheels! You really could do a ground through the pie. Is this deep water? No. How do you lose the cops in this? I need to lose them so I can get the pie. Right, let's put a damage meter wrench down at the bottom. Whee! Oh, I was no. Air off the stairs! No, us into the stairs. I think that's the whole point of the fun of the game. I never played, I wanted to get Midtown Madness 3, but I never had the Xbox or whatever it was at the time to get it. The car's now on 40 a day. Move. I might get this installed on the laptop. Oh shit. And do a proper stream with a complete on it. Because I do this is quite a good game. Because it was designed with like keyboard controls in mind, because we wouldn't have had steering wheel back at the time that this was there. Running speed! Boom! Don't shoot myself now. Put the wheels out for me. The car's all badly broken. Perfect. Anyway, I'm going to leave that there because I need to get my pie. Hang on. It would be a good idea if I could actually see the chat and carry on. Turn the light on. While the light decides to come on. I hate strip lights. I've got a strip light in the kitchen. Is that by the time it comes on, you've been in the kitchen, you've done what you need to do, and you've left. Bit like energy saving lights. Oh, right. Steak and, what was it, kidney. I've partially cremated it. Never mind. Never mind. Let me try and not burn my hands. I don't do cooking. Fuck me, that's one. Right. Yeah, I don't do cooking. I do put it in the oven. The oven does it. I've got no good knife left. Is that a good knife? Yeah, and it's clean. I have good and shit cookery. Alright. Let's get back into here. Wait, how are you? I'm fine, thank you. Into the actual river. Hang on. Yeah, it's struggling to get mods for that now. Because it's not used as much. Well, it's not used at all, that's why it's abandonware. It's been completely abandoned. Find the bus. I drive fully responsible. In fact, my green road score is quite low at the moment. Part of it something to do with the I can't give a shit attitude that just drive around at 20 miles an hour everywhere. What title? What? Oh, that is quite a sexy sport, yeah. I've got no urge to learn to cook. I've got an urge to go, I quite fancy them chicken dippers and some chips. I'll put the dippers in the oven and put the chips in the deep fat fryer. I've not had any peas or anything since I've lived on my own. Not cooked them myself, I've just not bothered. I don't tend to eat green stuff. And getting a girlfriend's out of the question because, well, it's not out of the question, it's difficult when you work permanent nights because anyone that wants to go on a date is like, yeah, well, we can have a date, but it's going to be at 9 o'clock in the morning. No. I want to shite with a keyboard. Yeah, I've got, I did that famous thing of shopping when you're hungry. So I've got ready meals in there now that I won't eat. Like I've got prawn, sweet and sour. I don't like prawn, sweet and sour. I want to eat it at some point, but I'll protest while eating it. And chicken hot pot. It's sort of like, looked at it, fancied it, and then bought it. Not eating it yet. Will you be willing? Ready meals are fine. I don't ding them. Like I said, I don't want to Chernobyl with food. I hate Chernobyl with food. You press it. That just doesn't. That's true. I'll look into it maybe one day, but yeah. No idea. I'm sorry for the eating noises. The puff pastry's pretty shite. more crumbly pastry. Oh right, yeah, the mouth. Yeah, right, okay. My most watched video isn't one of my bus ones. Used to be old Dr. Beaton's. So every time you swear in the comments, I have to approve it. Ironically, YouTube's system picks up shit, but can't pick up street shit. Shites. Just, where's the sense in that? Exactly. You can put shites. YouTube algorithm doesn't want that swearing. Plus it likes to get a delayed stream of what you're watching. If you look there in the distance, it's quite far behind. That one's worse, hang on. Let me reset this back up. Yeah, it hasn't flagged that one either. Does anyone know how to recondition flip dots as well? Because half my panel doesn't work. My front one stopped working completely now. As I've got a picture of one with a art in service, because it hasn't drawn me in. I don't think I've got any of the latest pictures on here. No, I've just got the pictures that you've not seen. I say you've not seen them in full, because they're on the blog. That's parked outside the Museum of Transport. Naughty bus! There's some others on the phone where it couldn't draw, not in service. You can see it on this one, the problem I've got on the 32. Now it doesn't quite, but that problem's got a lot worse since. Night Rear Admiral, I'm going to be heading to the bay anyway shortly, because long day tomorrow. Abbivation is on, never mind in a convoy. See if I can get onto my phone here. DVCM cameras. half an hour to Royal. That's an interesting add-on. I might have to watch some of them and have a look. I feel so good doing it. Bush Company Simulator is not really multi though. No, it's not. It's. Tell what it is though. Sid Meier's, whatever his fucking name is, Locomotion. That's multiplayer. But that's micromanagement strategy. Can I ask why Will is being limited to what he can? Yeah, Brad's right there. And yeah, Brad's right again. And yeah, don't worry, Will never watches these things. I think he's in work, to be honest. Let's have a look, shall we? Dashboard. Log in. Swap requests. This is how we find out what people are working. 241940. There we are. Oh, we're on Sunday now, aren't we? So I can't see because it's the previous week. Never mind. I think it is though. There's that, and he creates like shitloads of editing. Hence, when I asked him to do, if you remember that Friday night video, I asked him to do a bit of recording for that and everything that he got. That sort of ticked a lot of things off because he was racist on several accounts on that. Funny racist. It was funny. Well, no harm intended, but it wasn't the best. He's getting better, it's just having to keep reminding him. The reason he doesn't do the bus routes is, I can't really say here. Yeah, let's just say that he doesn't do them because I had to, excuse me, I had a second person recording videos for me as well, and with him I knew what, I watched one of his, unfortunately that one didn't get posted for a few reasons to do with editing, and it was just standstill traffic, but that was okay. So he got let loose on the second one, which I didn't need to go watch. The problem is when he recorded the second one, he recorded a time lapse. I don't know, there's some first drivers doing it. It was... I don't know why I don't know why First was such bitches about it, to be honest. No, I think the question and answer at 25 minutes ticked him off. I think. But yeah, I think that's what ticked it off for them. But the exact reasons why he was asked to stop, I don't know. I only know as much as you do, really, about that. Because we can get away with like this, the cab comfort ones, as long as we're not filming it on our phone. And Ross Stafford, actually, he took the piss out of us when he seen us when that one got done. And after we had our speaking to, he was taking the piss out of us, especially when it was hot and we were all stood outside going, "Oh, you've got aircon in your office?" He went, "Oh, apparently so do you in your office." So yeah, he was taking the mick a bit. That was quite fun. Yeah, like this one here, I can't remember if it was on his phone or whether it was on a GoPro. Now I could check, but then that'd spoil it, and it's a good video. That one, and that one had to be watched by management for me to allow them. And that one is an old one, but I misnumbered them, so it went to the top of the list. What do you mean? This needs a bloody good clean up. But for now, I'll do the YouTube things that you wanted me to do, which is the playlists, because I can do them without too much of an issue. We'll go into my channel. Just want to check something first. Playlists. Yeah, they're fine. Hello, Transport Glory. Yeah, Johnny can't film because he films in uniform and on the bus, but yet we film in uniform. But what we've been instructed to do is, if we're filming in uniform, to keep it very politically correct, and you know, we're not to slag anything off, and if we do slag something off, then be constructive about it. Yeah, but it doesn't take a genius. It's like, I never revealed originally who I worked for, but people knew who I worked for. It wasn't a big secret. That's what management said to me. It was, you know, it doesn't take a genius to work it out. And no, it doesn't. It doesn't take a genius to work it out, but I'm in the wrong settings. That's... Yes, they do. They all do. It normally is something along the lines of don't bring the company into disrepute, which I didn't do, luckily, which is, I think, how I got away with it so easily. Apart from a few negative words which could be fixed very quickly. If I'd gone in when I got pulled in, if I'd gone, no, I'm not, I could see the situation would have been dealt with in a completely different way. But because our manager could see what we were trying to do and what we wanted to do, but we'd gone off the rails a little bit, he requested we take them down and re-edit them, so they were either informative or just take them away completely, which is why some disappeared. They're still here. They are unlisted. They are still there. And then anything that we want to speak specifically about the company with, he wants to see, which is not an issue. It's fair enough. Like I said, it's all fair enough, that. So that's what we abide by. Like the Green Road one, I slag it off a bit in it, but at the same time, then I'm very constructive how I'm doing it. And the negative, I put a positive with it, and you can see the pros and cons to it. So it created a more informative video. I think, which is why he allowed that. But saying that, he didn't really watch it, if I'm honest with you. He just flipped through it and went, yeah, that looks fine. Fair enough. It's, you know, he trusts what I've put in, because he watched the other two, so he trusts what I've put in there was the main one. I don't do Discord. No, I have no idea even what it is. I know the GoPros have it, but that's about it. That is untrue for Stotts. If you've got a valid ticket, they can't stop you from travelling on a vehicle unless you're being a nuisance. Yeah, you can't be stopped from riding on a bus. If you've got a valid ticket, you can't be stopped from riding on a bus unless you're obviously taking the piss or being a nuisance, and no one can really stop you from doing it. That's why we have such an issue with the homeless, because the homeless may buy day service for $4.50, then they can ride up and down the bus all night long if they're on a 43, way into the morning where they warm, which is when the driver puts an end to it. But yeah, so they may not take kindly to you riding round on the buses, but they can't technically stop you. And I used to do it. I used to ride around with one of the drivers. The PT didn't like it, but the PT can... I can't even say that. We all know what was coming there. Ad videos. Your YouTube videos. What route are we now? Hyde Road. It's not Hyde Road. That's not Hyde Road, 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 that's not Hyde Road. That's Hyde Road. That's Hyde Road. That's not going in there. That's not going in there. Hyde Road. Hyde Road, Hyde Road. Some of these are going to get duplicated. Hyde Road, Hyde Road. We're up to over here. Yeah, we have to basically honest and fair. So we can't go on a crusade of saying the Green Road system is shit. We can, which really, I've been driving differently for the last week or so, and it's not that bad when it's all working. You've got to remember, it's on the bus all the time. It's being shaken to bits all the time because the council can't be asked to repair the roads. So it is going to get broken, and it's not going to work properly. So yeah, it's not a bad system really. Depends how you drive as well. If you drive like a maniac, then it is a bad system for you. Record on public buses in which way? Now he's saying record with a phone and not a big ass camera. You can tell it's early hours of the morning now because we're all cocking up. Me personally don't have an issue with it. If you want to record, you record. Just don't record me. I'm not really that bothered by it. It's because I record myself anyway. I'm already on YouTube. It's not much of an issue. The only thing I would say is just respect the drivers. If they ask you to stop, just stop. It's, you know, they may not like it for a reason. They may not want you to do it for a reason. They may think you out to, you know, record them, report them. That's all I can say. If a driver asks you to stop, just explain what you're doing, why you want to record. Don't start all that "it's a public place" shite, because that won't win you any friends with any drivers. They will just think you're a knob. And some drivers, they will allow you just to carry on, probably. You know, you're not posing any risks or any harm to anyone. At the end of the day, it is a public vehicle, so you're entitled to film. The other thing I wouldn't do is, if you are questioned, don't do what everyone else seems to do and film the driver with face, you know, with it, a camera in their face, because they're not going to take nice to that. I do have one just that time my mum was. Oh right, yeah, slagging the PTE, yeah, it never ends well. Although we all know they're great people. Great people. If you sat upstairs at the front seat, then, you know, no one can see that you're recording with a camera. Right, I goes. No. Yeah, exactly, I don't mind. Right, the IGO, that's a very touchy subject. The rules dictate that without an IGO we can't serve a child's ticket. However, if the kid's in uniform, you know they're a kid. I have turned kids away without IGOs and charged them full fare. They have been out of uniform though. It's one of them it's always at the driver's discretion. Some drivers don't care about them, you know, and they'll serve a ticket without one. It's just one of them things. Me personally, if you're out of uniform, I want to see your IGO. If you don't have your iGo, you're not getting a ticket, or you're not getting a charge ticket. That's that. The iGo system is a good system. What I don't agree with is having to pay for your first one. That's the bit I don't agree with. And not £5 anyway. It costs you like £5 for the picture. So that's what I don't agree with. So, alright, see you later, mate. Yeah, you can upload a 16-year-old's iGo onto the iGo Pass, but we can't upload our own company's stuff onto the iGo Pass. Why is that video? I think some of these are hoping you guys won't be able to see. But to test that, I need to log out. And if I log out, it'll stop use. But I am going to go anyway shortly, because we're now up to 2 hours 52. And I've got a few videos now to upload. I've got a... oh yes, camera. I've got quite a large amount of videos to upload now. I've got 4, which is like another week's worth of footage. Oh, I've got another inbox, apparently. Oh, it's you. One of the viewers. There we go. Why have I got a random girl on there? Never mind. Ah, they're not in the folder. I think they're in, that's why. They're actually in the pictures I'm looking for. They want to try and get them onto the smart card, the iGos, but there's an issue because the iGo belongs to the PTE, or Transport for Greater Manchester. Then there's an issue with bus companies uploading their own products onto there, or something like that, I believe. That's why that's not happened yet. And well, not everybody has one, although it'll make it a lot easier. PTEs. Yeah, great, kind and polite people, yeah. Yeah, they are. They're not me. What if I had my school ID card on me? Depends on the time of day then. If you're talking out of hours of school, then yes, you would get charged full fare. Or I just wouldn't charge you a fare until you to go sit down. And if the inspector's got on, I'd tell them that I've let you on because you've got no iGo. But you want a day ticket or whatever, you know. I've had passports shown to me before now and all sorts to try and prove it to people. Yeah, the ITSO standard is just the standard of the card. I've got distracted again now from what I was doing. It's just the standard of the card that uses how the card works. The iGo is ITSO standard, but like I say, companies aren't allowed to upload their own products onto them cards, which is a pain in the backside because it means we start to have paper ones. But saying that at the same time, because people seem to try and get on the bus like 3 at a time, all fighting for the ticket machine, it doesn't really speed up the process, unfortunately. Whether you get charged adult or single fare is up to the situation at the time, what you're looking like, as in, not in a perverted way, time of day, whatever day it's on, all them little bits and bobs. Because some of the kids out there do look a lot older than they are, which doesn't require the iGo. But others don't look that age, so you could safely bet they are a child. But I can't really say too much without sounding wrong, and it's such a difficult topic to. We can joke about it in the depot and all that, but it's a difficult topic to publicise, sort of. You know, I'm sure lots of you will know what I mean, and a lot of drivers will know what I'm hinting at, but it's very difficult to not sound wrong in it. I don't know how to put it. Let's just say some look a lot older than they are, and you get a shock when they pull out their iGo or an Easy Rider. Let's just put it that way, shall we? Don't know. It's not something that's in Manchester yet. I'm sure it's going to be slowly being put into Manchester though, so. And they do have a next stop announcement. It's called The Driver. You shout. That's what I do on the Netflix. I shout it out. I'm planning on making. Aren't your ticket machines both the same as ours? The VIX, whatever number it is, with the contactless cards. That's it now. Started every morning. That's how that works. Oh yeah, that's what I was doing. I was looking for them pictures, wasn't I? It's going to be under the sort folder. Not that sort folder. Not that one, because that's mod 4, which needs just removing. Or that one. Or that one. Or that one. Or that one. Major sort. That sounds good. Still not the one I'm looking for. Okay, capture drive. I'm not intrigued to see where these photos have gone. Why are they still on the card? There is a possibility that they are still actually on the card. Oh, right. Well, you can always try and apply. No harm in trying to apply for the card. Oh yeah, that got us in trouble as well, that red and green one. Left it in though. I actually have no idea. Where? It must still be on the SD card. Yeah, must still be on the SD card. I've not taken them off yet. I don't know. I think every situation's on their own. You'd have to check with the locals. I've got 2 arrows on my phone. What the fuck does that mean? Oh, G-Cross, I added a video. It's a retreat. Endlessly retweeting the videos. Ah, yeah, we have an easy one. I can check. It's normally on their website, though I don't want to check on the stream for you. And you've retracted the question with everything on it. The other thing is, do you actually live in the boundaries of Manchester, or do you live in the boundaries of Derbyshire? Because that's also different as well. The best I'd do is suggest popping into your local travel office and asking there. I'm literally only a driver, so I only know when they show the card that's what they've got. Staley Bridge, so yes, you are a TFGM. And it doesn't say what is there. What's included, because it's just you have to be a permanent resident of Greater Manchester, partially sighted, profound or seriously deaf, external difficulties walking, or not eligible driving for medical reasons. And then the other ones for people that, you know, have to have someone with them. The best you can do is literally go into a travel office and ask them, because they'll be able to advise you better than I can. Basically, that's the best piece of advice I've got there for you, because that's something they deal with every day. I just see the passes and look at them and check they're the same person that's on the card, and then have an argument with them when it's not, which I've recently had to do. And that woman was not impressed with me. Not impressed at all. That involved Nigo as well. Yeah, she was not impressed. I couldn't give a shit, to be honest with you, but she was not impressed. Oh, I'm not actually. I picked up the wrong card. Of course you did. You're not getting that one back. Well, what do I do now? Oh, you need to go and explain to CFGM why bus driver taking your card off for misuse. Oh, will I get it back? Probably not. Oh, I made a mistake. Yeah, you did, didn't you? You tried using your daughter's iGo card. Which went down really well. Yeah, she got on the bus. She wouldn't travel with me after that. Just wait for the next one. Keep your eyes posted as well with the new car share. It's not done, but it's there. It's in Google. It's in YouTube. It's not all edited, or the page edited up yet, but it's there. No, once you retract a message, it can't be seen. It will never show up. I'm not too sure if they showed it before, but I don't think they will because it's a retracted message. Yeah, again, even without the travel offices, you better bet to ask because they're going to know exactly what's what with it, what qualifies. I knew which one you're on about. It's like I said, I don't really deal with that sort of thing. Really, if I'm honest, I won't get rid of that. Let's put my edit channel on. I want to put up the same one I got on that blog. Oh, so I'm removing every link from fucking Stagecoach. There we go. I can't remember which one it was I used. I think it was that one because it was quite straight on. Yeah. With nails on that page with that some. But I use the one that's on the lopsided. It's that one I want. No. Live streams just get archived, and then I decide whether they stay archived or they, if they go public or come into archived. Adjust the crop. If you know what I mean. So when this finishes, it'll stay public, and then if I want to, I'll make it unlisted or private or delete it, which I've done in the past. Why do they get a module? Why? What's the point? I think I can make it, James, so the chat isn't visible. I'll have a look. I'm sure I can sort something out for you. I'm pretty sure once you retracted it though, it's retracted. And can't be seen because you retract it, so it's like you're not using it anymore. I know it looks good on mobile, I'm not sure, I just love. Yeah, that's not a problem, I can sort that out. Ow. Stream options. Oh, I can't make it. I'll sort it out as soon as it's done. It'll be in the morning though before I get a chance to unlist it, because it takes a while for a 3-hour 11-minute video to process. I've got a few new blinds that I've put on, or I'm putting on. I need to get the USB stick out of the bag to put them on for tomorrow. I've got one new blind. Because I've got Naughty Bus, which is great, it shows up quite a bit, but I've also got a new one, which I'm not going to show you yet, because then that spoils it. So I've done that banner. That one's been done. I've just done the same thing again. I've got a few things to watch here. I'm not a fan of that. I want to get the display in, but it's a tall bus. Alright, see you later, James. Thanks for watching, pal. I'm probably going to follow you now anyway. So, yeah, thanks for coming, thanks for watching and all that. If you're out tomorrow, keep an eye out. I'll be around somewhere, probably the Stockport area. But depends on if everything goes to plan. If not, I'll probably end up being over Ashton Way. Maybe. You mean traffic? Do you mean allocator's role? Ow. Alright, I need to... That's done. That needs rewriting completely. That needs 2 of us to sit down and go through, because that's like endless amount of shite. They need their own blinds. I'll do that now. I'll put in their own blinds. Because I'm going to go in a minute anyway, because it's like now 1:30, been on for 3 hours 15, and I've got an early morning. New blind. I can't remember how the fuck you spell Didsbury now. Because what's it picked me up on it the other day? Graham. Thought so, yeah. Thought that's what it was. What, like almond? It doesn't fit. Seriously, I've got a 2-line message. See if that draws in properly. Yeah, I've got it. Got it. It's a DG3, so it should draw both of them on the same page. Should do. Probably not. It's only the driver's message anyway. So I've got a different picture for every. What I want is for every. That's the wrong page. For every image, I want a different. No, every part I want a different image. With the exception of the one dead one. Because I don't know how I'm gonna put that in. No, because if it was, everything would be spelt wrong. Quite frankly. I hate it when it draws the one for the numbers like that. That'll do though. That fits because I put 1 4. That'll do, fuck it. Right, don't have to be perfect, it's only for me. Alright, stop being picky. I'll put it in a minute. It's because I've copied it from Google. Because my spelling is atrocious. This is where I'd prefer to have my LED blinds that were fitted, because I could put different stuff on. They do. There is a driver that does all of Ashton's and so on. There we go. I still don't like that one, that 142. I can't remember what font it is. Is it that one? I think it's that one, and not so much spacing. And then that one needs to be the one that's in bold. That's annoying. That one. See, I could fit more on if it was LED blinds. Yeah, no, there's just a driver to do it. There's a driver that does do them for several of the depots. Right, so that's a blind done for each one of them. 141's gone now. I need to put the 147 on there. I'll do that in a minute. I've got one for that. That's not an issue. I'm just gonna change that one, but I don't have a blind for that, so new blind. 444, because that's, I put them all in the same codes we have. And yeah, someone did put Naughty Bus on it, but that wasn't that driver, that was head office. Can't put the tram, but not work out the tram's in there. Don't think I can have the tram on the side though, so I'll just add that. Has anyone seen Arriva's train one? The LED blind with the train going across it. And, well, it was for an educational thing, I believe. It's quite funny. Oh, it should be in the logo. I've got a feeling, just put the logo in there. There's that many fonts. Yes. I shrink options, sign configurations, sign 2, no 1. Just tried that. I shrink the root slightly to get the different numbers. Edit. Why can't I get the train in there? Okay, fuck that shit, it's just Metrolink replacement. There you go, problem fixed. If we've got LEDs, yeah, all you do is you go into whichever blind you want, and on the LED blinds you've got a button that says Super X. You press that and then it'll Super X the display, so make it so it scrolls. The way I can make stuff scroll here is, that one doesn't have it. If I do We Love Manchester, so this is the front blind, page 2 is that, and then page 3 is that. So when it's running, it just flips between them like that and goes back to 1. So that's the best of scrolling text I get, is I can make it so it's pages, so it can scroll the pages across. So like the YouTube one's the same, page 1, page 2, page 3, and page 4 is blank. Which is how, like in the mod 4 video, how it scrolls itself, because that's how it's set up if I do that one there. So you got page 1, which was that one, subscribe, page 2, like and comment. So for that I had 6 pages. You can have 16. I can just create one for that video as well, so it's not a banger race. New 222. I think I've already got 222. Just get rid of all of that shite. Yeah, message ID already exists. 200. Let's have it exactly what it says. Take a day on the buses. Don't need anything on the side because it's not for the side, it's just a front blind. New 300. No, I can't have 300. I'll have it 800. fact, I'm going to have that with that and put TFN. Oh, that looks shit now, hang on. Sign config. I didn't save it, that's why. Never mind. Friday night. Yeah. Cheers, mate. I'm gonna hit the sack too soon, so I keep saying that, but I definitely am now. So I'm gonna be going as well. So if anyone is still there in the chat and actually watching, because there's only 4 people now watching, I'm gonna bye-bye as well. And thanks for everyone for watching. Thanks for your donation. That's like it's great. I'm gonna try and do more out on the road, live streaming like I did with that cruising video, and see what I can do. Thanks. Don't forget Patreon and all that, and we shall see you next time I get a chance to do a live stream. There's some good videos coming out soon, so keep watching on them. I've got some more B10 stuff, some more route videos, some blog videos. I've got a good host of mix to please everyone, hopefully, he says. So, bye everyone. Yeah, that's the one, yeah, the ding dong, I keep forgetting that because they added that stupid bell icon shite. Excuse me. Yeah, yeah. I need to create something for my video for that. Thanks, you reminded me. I'm gonna notepad that shite. Hang on. I can't notepad it because I don't know what's in these notepads. Some of it doesn't need to be public. Anyway, thanks guys. See you later. Bye bye.